Worst thing about Red Dead Redemption 2, you hear it. You hear it right now. I'm gonna be quiet. You hear that? You hear that? That buzzing noise? That's my PlayStation 4. This game makes my PlayStation 4 sound like a fucking little handheld vacuum cleaner that you sweep out your car seats with. It's fucking ridiculous. I have close to 300 games on my PlayStation. On my PlayStation 4. This is the only one that does that shit.
Well, it's 40 below and I don't give a fuck. Got a heater in my truck and I'm off to the rodeo. And it's down, I'm on left and down, I'm on right. Come on, you fucking let me get your right step right. Get off stage, you goddamn kook, you know. You piss me off, you fucking jerk.
It's Tuesday, September 24th, 2019, and in true 2x Tukey Tuesday fashion, I logged on to PS4 to see that 2 of my games had updates. Now, real quick, if you don't know what 2x Tukey Tuesday is, you're probably also too young to understand why this game's true name is Red Dead Revolver 3. Seeing as how 2x Tukey Tuesday took place only 1 year after Red Dead Revolver, Rockstar's best game, was released. On Tuesday, December 13th, 2005, Stanley Tukey Williams was executed by the Communist State of California for the vicious murders of Albert Owens and the Taiwanese immigrant family of Yen Yi Yang, Sai Shai Yang, and Yu Chin Yang Yi, whom Tukey derogatorily referred to after the killings as quote-unquote Buddha heads. Having been a leader and founder of the Crip Street Gang, Tukey was referred to scientifically as a Cripnog, and we celebrate all 52 Tuesdays of the year as his execution date, because if he were on death row now, he would be pardoned by Governor Newsom and awarded a position in his communist Chinese cabinet. So with that historical exposition out of the way, yes indeed, September 24th was a 2x Tukey Tuesday, with both Red Dead Revolver 3 and City Skylines seeing new updates. Now, I don't consider myself an autist, nor do my doctors, but what drags me to that line closer than anything else is City Skylines. Ever played SimCity and wonder what it would be like if not in EA's claws? Well, that's City Skylines. Of course, I would like to do a video on the new Campus Life update for City Skylines, but it appears as though I now need to buy a third season pass to access this content, and as of this publishing, they only have the DLC available to purchase and not the third season pass. So just as Tukey had to wait 25 years on death row, so will you have to wait for my review on the latest City Skylines content. Fortunately, however, I can give you some insight on the Frontier Pursuits update to Red Dead Revolver 3. But this came out over a week ago, I'm hearing you bitch about. Well, yes, it did. But if you'd watched my video on that update's initial release, you'll know that I rage quitted after being prompted to buy the collector's bag, which I should have been rewarded for free after collecting all the GTA 5 online casino cards. Well, I rage quitted last week, but I also rage signed back on several times to see if they'd fix the collector's bag glitch, and as it turned out, last night they'd fixed the glitch for me. So I received my free bag and began playing the new update. Is it worth the time and effort? Well, yes. I mean, maybe. It really depends, and there are a lot of caveats to that yes answer. So let me get into them. To start off, the Frontier Pursuits update unlocks 3 new classes or mission series, I don't know what the fuck you want to call them, in which players can engage to earn timed rewards, XP, money, gold, and these weird blue token things which have no real name, so I'm calling them Wild West Bitcoins. These Frontier Pursuits rewards last until November 16th, or maybe it's 18th, I'm not really too sure on that, sometime mid-November. But during that time, anything you gain, you're going to be able to keep that. At least that's what Rockstar claims. Now, throughout all 3 of those classes, there's a single XP level track that goes to level 70. And that level track determines what rewards you unlock, but you definitely don't want to overlook the season pass, which you have to spend 30, it might be 35 gold bars on it, and that's going to net you substantially more and better rewards during your time playing Frontier Pursuits. This is where my recommendation becomes iffy. To be concise, Frontier Pursuits is only worth playing if you are willing to spend the gold needed to unlock the season, or as they call it, Outlaw Pass. Without the Outlaw Pass, the free rewards you unlock are very sparse and they're just not that good. Handing those gold bars over to Rockstar as if you're a World Trade Center bullion depository guard, making new Hasidic friends on the morning of 9/11 suddenly makes this DLC worth playing. Now that leads to the question though, would I buy the gold needed to unlock the Outlaw Pass? No. I was stupid enough to buy the $100 Ultimate Edition of this game on midnight release. This was the first midnight release I picked up since the PS2 release of GTA San Andreas. I went almost all of 2019 without playing this game because while it's one of the prettiest things I've ever seen displayed on my television, it makes more fucking noises than Whitney Houston taking swimming lessons from Rodney fucking King, and it makes my PS4 want to self-emulate with such a zeal that I'm worried that pedophile Paul Walker himself will rise out of his grave to harm me. And seriously, Paul Walker was a worse fucking pedophile than Jared Fogle and Kevin Spacey combined. If you don't fucking know that shit, research it and press S to spit on his grave. Maybe we can put out his hellfire flames, if we spit enough on his fucking burning body. Fuck Paul Walker.
Ooh, sorry about that. Paul Walker gets me really heated, just like his body was in that Porsche that he died in, on his way straight to hell. By the way, that reminds me, Paul Walker, he was on the radio the other day. He was also on the dashboard and the windshield. Just kidding, he was stuck in his seat. He literally burned to death. Look at those pictures. He had a horrible, last little bit of his life, as well he deserved, before he went straight to hell. Anyways, what you're seeing here on the screen, this is the Outlaw Pass, what you unlock with that on the bottom, that gold shit. And then up top is what you get, normally, the free version. If you don't pay for it, that's those 70 levels, that 70 level XP track. And as you can see, there's not much in the fucking free version. That's why I say, go ahead, get the Outlaw Pass, but don't spend gold on it. If you have the gold, like I did, I had a bunch of gold just given to me by Rockstar. They throw that at me like a dirty whore in order to get me to, play their game. Well, it's worked in this case, but I wouldn't recommend buying it. Now, one thing to consider, and that may lead to an exception in the case of buying it, if you can hit all 70 of those track levels, you will get your gold back. Certain points, you get gold as a reward. Now, with that being said, we are near the end of September. This lasts until mid-November. I would say that, whether you're a student, you work full-time, part-time, maybe you're unemployed, doesn't really matter. I think, with this month and a half that we have left, almost like maybe a month and 3 weeks, that's enough time to get all the shit unlocked. So, you could make your gold back. If you really want to play it and you don't have the gold and you're cool with buying the gold, I wouldn't recommend giving any more money to Rockstar than they've already taken from us. But, that's your prerogative and you can't make that gold back. Now, what does this all have to say about the quality of this DLC? I think this DLC is where Red Dead Revolver 3 Online should have released. I think it came out, it was sloppy, it wasn't finished, and that's why a lot of people, myself included, we played it for maybe an hour and that was it. There was nothing to fucking do unless you wanted to do death matches, and that's just kind of retarded anyway, because you have to pay for your own fucking ammo and that shit. Just a big money drain. There wasn't really anywhere to put your money, though, to be fair. What, you want to buy like a fucking saddle or some shit for your horse? That's cool. Yeah, you get more, you can get some stat increases from that, but it's nothing like along the same levels as the car customization in GTA Online. You're really limited. So, yeah, when this game first came out, on the online version, I think it was unfinished. I think it was a piece of shit. This is where it should have released at. Now, I haven't looked into this. I could be wrong. I suspect, though, those 3 classes, that Bounty Hunter, Trader, Collector, I think these are here to stay. They're not going to go away mid-November. I think that's only the, that Battle Pass, that Outlaw Pass. That's the only thing that's timed. So, with that assumption of mine, I think that's good that they're putting those classes in there to stay. But they're also cluttering the fuck out of everything because, now we have 3 different currencies. That blue Bitcoin, Wild West Bitcoin shit, that's pretty fucking useless, and I'm going to get into that here in a little bit too. Basically, that's just something you use to fucking unlock something so you can spend an exorbitant amount of money on it later on. It's fucking retarded. And then those 3 classes, collector, trader, and bounty hunter, they'll have their own XP tracks. So now you have 5 XP tracks. You have the Outlaw Pass one, you have the normal one from day one, where you rank up and everything, and then you have collector, trader, and bounty hunter. So you have 5 XP tracks, you have 3 separate currencies. This is a schizophrenic's wet dream. I mean, it's fucking... You have to really sit down and commit to playing the game and commit to figuring this shit out and how it all relates and how it doesn't relate to really get a feel of an understanding of it. It does make it harder for people to just casually jump in. They're probably going to be a little overwhelmed with some of this shit. Now, the last thing I want to talk about are the Wild West Bitcoins. They are attached to these separate class tracks on XP, and you get them as a reward for leveling up those XP tracks. They are fucking retarded. I don't understand what their point is, what they're supposed to be doing. Look at this fucking shovel. So I had like 12 of those fucking Bitcoin things. I spent one on the shovel. I thought, cool, I'll get the fucking shovel, because look, $350 retail. Who the fuck's gonna spend $350 fucking dollars for a shovel? That's retarded. I did a fucking... I put together this... At my old workout in Arizona, I put together this service day event at this homeless shelter that I worked at on the side part-time. And I went out, I bought fucking shovels, I bought plants, potting soil, fucking all sorts of shit, gloves. I got 2 fucking shovels at Home Depot for $10 fucking dollars. This is 2017. This is 2 fucking years ago in fucking Arizona. And you're gonna tell me that I'm expected to believe that a fucking shovel in 1899 cost $350 fucking dollars? What the fuck? That's retarded. I mean, you could buy... like a fucking car in like 1930s. I think those were like $350 fucking dollars. Like a fucking shovel in 1899, $350 fucking dollars. So yeah, I was kind of pissed off because I spent my Bitcoin on it, and well, lo and behold, I gotta go to Madame Nazar, gotta fucking give her $350 fucking dollars to get the fucking shovel. It's fucking retarded. I don't understand what the fuck these Bitcoin things do. They're fucking stupid. I don't like them. I don't like this whole fucking system. It's very misleading. A lot of these items, you fucking use the Bitcoin to like unlock your ability to purchase them, and they're really fucking expensive. They go for fucking gold, like stupid amounts of gold, like that fucking haircut I just went through, or big amounts of money. And it's just another way for Rockstar to nickel and dime us, but, I'm sure we're used to that. They don't even need to put the quarters up our ass, because we're playing ourselves on this shit, thinking, that they're the company they used to be. This map is big enough, with enough open land and open areas, that with all these territories, you could easily have a minimum of 20. I think closer to 30, really. Just plots for sale. And maybe you only have 1 plot owned per each area. But think about that. Not every player is going to have all those, or even any of them. And how many territories are there? There's like 6, I think. That's 6 times 30, man. It's 180 different spaces you have. That would be great. Because right now, what do you have to put your money into in this game? Weapons, no different from GTA Online. Clothes, no different from GTA Online. And your horse, which I'm going to say is different from GTA Online because you have less customization options. And in all three of those cases, people realize those differences less. Part of why you want to spend your money in this game, or any of these Rockstar games, is so you can show off to people, like, oh, look at all this money I have. I was able to just waste, you know, stupid amounts of money on these dumbass customizations that are really flashy and they get your attention. That's why that shit's cool. In this game, it's not cool. Because most people never fucking see that shit at all, ever. It doesn't fucking happen. If you got a house or some shit, that'd be totally different. So, you know, I'm not gonna hold my breath. I really hope Rockstar does train robberies, bank robberies. I hope they do allow you to like buy plots of land, build your own houses out there, homesteads. That would be the best shit they could do. Hands down. Whether they do it or not, who knows. But as for the Frontier Pursuits update, if you can get past the glitches, I recommend doing it. I recommend even doing the Outlaw Pass if you hop on it now, because I think good chance you'll get to level 70. And a lot of the unlocks you get on that, they're good. They're worth it, especially for the fact that you don't have to pay for them, and you will make your money back on that shit. So, anyways, that's all I got to say on it.